script, it looks like a banana dipped in nitroglycerin. But trust me, the 2025 Honda Civic Type R in bright yellow is anything but a joke. In fact, Honda just made the boldest move since the NSX revival, and it's not what you think. Welcome back to the channel where we live and breathe performance, precision, and practicality, one machine at a time. Today, we're diving headfirst into a car that's turning heads for reasons far beyond its color. This is a 2025 Honda Civic Type R, reimagined in bright yellow, a hue so vivid it practically glows, and yet somehow, it perfectly suits what might be the most refined hot hatchback Honda has ever produced. Let's get one thing clear right out of the gate. This isn't just about paint. The Type R has always been a car that spoke to purists, a front-wheel drive marvel that somehow danced its way past all-wheel rivals. But for 2025, Honda's engineers have doubled down on what makes the Type R such a cult icon, and in doing so, they've delivered something surprisingly profound. Underneath that aggressive, sculpted hood still lies the 2.0-liter turbocharged VTC engine we've come to respect, but this year, it's been massaged ever so slightly for sharper throttle response and better thermal management. Horsepower holds steady at 315, but the way it's delivered now, it feels cleaner, more immediate. Like Honda's found a missing 5% that turns good into exceptional. The 6-speed manual transmission, thankfully untouched, remains one of the best in the business. Short throws, a mechanical feel, and rev matching that's both intuitive and satisfying. It's a dying art, but Honda refuses to let it go quietly. Every shift feels like a celebration of engineering, precise, deliberate, rewarding. Chassis tuning has seen minor refinements as well. The adaptive dampers are now a touch more responsive in comfort mode and a little firmer in Plus R, allowing the car to morph from daily driver to track warrior without losing composure. Weight distribution is slightly improved thanks to revised suspension geometry, and the front limited slip differential has been recalibrated to offer even more traction under heavy cornering. Then there's the interior. Honda's latest evolution of the Type, our cockpit feels more driver-focused than ever. Alcantara on the wheel, deeply bolstered sports seats that hug rather than punish, and that now iconic red interior theme. Subtle updates, but all of them designed to remind you that this is no ordinary Civic. But let's talk about the color, because this is where things get interesting. Bright yellow isn't just a new paint code. It's a statement. For decades, yellow has been the domain of exotic cars, Ferraris, Lambos, Porsche GTs. By painting the Type R this unapologetically bold color, Honda is signaling confidence. They're telling the world, this car deserves to be noticed, and more importantly, it can back up the attention it demands. And here's the kicker. The bright yellow edition is a one-year exclusive, limited run. Each one is individually numbered, with subtle yellow accents stitched into the cabin and a special plaque mounted on the dash. It's not a performance package, but a collector's dream in the making. On the road, the 2025 Type R is everything you want it to be, and more. The steering is scalpel sharp. The turbo spools eagerly. It dances through corners with the kind of balance and feedback that feels almost old school, analog, organic. And yet, the car never feels dated. Honda's found that magic middle ground between raw engagement and modern refinement. Even in a world saturated with 400 horsepower crossovers and electric instant torque monsters, the Civic Type R still makes a compelling case for the traditional hot hatch formula. It's honest, mechanical, involving, and when it looks this wild, you can't help but smile every time you press the start button. So, is the 2025 bright yellow Civic Type R the best version yet? In many ways, yes. It's not the most powerful, it doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it distills the essence of driving joy into a package that's never felt more alive. It's a rare thing these days, a car that doesn't try to be everything, but instead focuses entirely on being brilliant at one thing, driving. And that, my friends, is why this yellow firecracker might just be the most important Type R since the EK9. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of Honda's boldest moves yet, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more high-octane reviews, and drop a comment below. Would you rock the bright yellow, or is this one too wild for your garage? Until next time, keep your revs high and your corners tight.